We just ran one of our most successful advertising campaigns we've ever run at campus2canton.com. What is it? Why did it work? And how can you apply it to your business? I'm going to talk about all that right after the stinger. It's Felix Sharpe at Sharpe Review on Twitter for campus2canton.com. I hope you like this content, specifically this content, because it's near and dear to my heart. In these videos, I'm not talking about college football, and that's what our content business is. It's about college football. I'm really talking about the business behind what it is that we're doing at the website. And these videos never do well. I still like doing them because I find it helpful, and I like this kind of discussion. So maybe you're an entrepreneur out there, you're a content creator. If you are, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, because this stuff never gets any traction. For those who don't know, we are a college fantasy football content creation business. We started in March of 2021. We had good success in year one, redid the website, and we're rolling. We're rolling in business. Now, college football does not get the fantasy football attention that NFL football does, that the NBA does, that Major League Baseball does. But we think that we're on the ground floor. So I liken it to building the ark. We think that a flood is coming and we're just building the ark at the website, and that when the flood comes and college fantasy football is out there in masses, we stand to gain a whole lot. So we ran an advertising campaign, or a call to action, super effective. Super effective. It was one of the more effective calls to action that we've ever run. And what was it? So at the end of May, we asked our listeners to our podcast feed to rate and review our show. Not particularly unique. If you're a podcaster, everybody does that at some point during their podcast. Rate and review the show, 5 stars, Apple Podcasts, and all that. That's what we did. But here's the twist. And before I get to the twist, this led to, we went from 118 to 171 reviews in 2 weeks. So from March of 2021 till May of 2024, we had 118, and in 2 weeks we added 53. That's 30% of our overall rates and reviews came from that 2-week time span. We were getting about 2 or 3 every single day during that 2 weeks time span. This is what we did. In May is our slow season in college football, And so I don't like to call any season a slow season. I want to always have some positive growth at some point, whether it be May, the slow season, or in December. I got to figure out something for December, because December tends to be slow. How do we pick up traction there? But what I did was in the middle of May, I said, all right, slow season. We have about 5 shows, different hosts on our podcast feed. I said, here we go. Here's this specific dollar amount to the podcast show that can generate the most rates and reviews. So we're all on the Campus to Canton podcast feed, but we have individual shows. I want you guys to tell your listeners to vote for you via rate and review, and say why you're the best show on the channel. I mean, for us, for some people out there, 53 reviews may not seem like a lot, but for us, it's a lot, especially in a 2-week time frame. Why did it work? Well, in some respects, we tapped into that primal tribalism and competitiveness with each of the hosts. I'm a competitive guy. I wanted to win, so each of the podcast hosts that week basically made some sort of offer to the audience. If you vote for our show, we'll give you some sort of prize. So and it was $150. That was going to be the prize to whoever won. $150. Not a whole lot, but it triggers that tribalism. It triggers that tribalism. It triggers that competitiveness in all of these, these adult males between 27 and 38 or so on our channel who work with us, a friendly competition. So I think, so the competitiveness are our hosts, but then tribalism within our audience. They want their show to win, their favorite show, their favorite host to win. And you think about, when we see tribalism in politics between liberals and conservatives, especially in sports, Red Sox and Yankees, Michigan and Ohio State, like we tapped into some of that with our audience. And I think that is why the campaign was super, super effective. There was something else I wanted to say. I'm going to forget what it is, but I think about what I can learn from doing this is how do we repeat that process? How do we, we're a small company, we're trying to grow. What else, how else can we tap into tribalism, competitiveness, those instincts to advertise in other ways? I tell you what, we had an advantage because podcasting is a super intimate space, right? It's a part of your routine. You're doing it when you work out at the gym. You're doing it on your commute to work. And then specifically in our space, we're a niche, There might be between 5 and 10 podcasts that traverse our area in all of the country. And so our audience, they're really getting to know us. And I think that they're really gravitating towards us because if you like this stuff, there's not a lot of places that you can find it. So I think I'm talking myself through an answer here. Why did it work? 1, because we're a niche. 2, because we triggered, that primalism, those primal tribal instincts, and then competitiveness between our hosts. I don't know how I'm going to apply those lessons to the next advertising campaign or the next anything that it is that we do. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to document, hey, this thing worked. This is why I think it worked. How do we apply these lessons to the next thing that it is that we do? Hey, I appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel. And again, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a content creator, please comment down below on what techniques that you found are effective in getting an audience to do the thing that it is that you asked. All right, I appreciate it. To the next video. Peace.